I say this and I say it clearly. Fathers who strike their daughters or try to reprimand them are just striking their hearts. You're supposed to give positive instruction to your daughters. You cannot be looking at women in a provocative way and not expect your daughter to follow suit. She is just learning from her father, and you can't keep anything from the spirits. So when you strike the flesh, so shall you strike your heart and the spirit in which came from you. If you don't want your daughters to act a certain way, then don't be participating in that activity. It doesn't go, do as I say, or do as I say, not as I do. That isn't how it's done. So when you strike your daughters, you strike your own heart, and that will come back to you. That is why there's so many heart attacks. And why women started having heart attacks is because they started they gave their hearts to their sons and started making excuses for them and enabling them in their bad behaviors. Because boys carry their heart, mother's heart, and little girls are supposed to carry their daddy's hearts. That's how it goes. And if you lose a child, then you lose your heart. Now, if your child rejects you, you receive your heart back. Both my children rejected me, which broke my heart, but I received it back. But I did not strike them in, behaviors. The only time I got punished them is when they came against me. And for some reason, both my children did that. Like, I don't understand why, but they did, because they came against the mother's love. Now, I say to those children that come against a mother's love, the heart of Christ, you'll be struck down. You don't go against your mother. You don't speak against your mother. You don't do those things if she give you nothing but love. Never throw curses or judgments at your mother. Never go against your father when he's done nothing but provide for you and has not struck you, even though you've been a spoiled child. But I see a lot now that the fathers are going against their daughters, their hearts, those that love them, just because they're taking on the behaviors of their father's world that they created, that they're still involved in. They're hypocrites. Their fathers are hypocrites. They'll be doing, they'll be looking at girls dancing provocatively or looking at porn or whatever, but they expect their daughters to be straight-laced when they're not. You can't do that. You come against your own heart. But I really don't care. But I will say that, because that is what love does, is be a light unto others and give truth of why it is. I'm not here to save your kind, though.